At the close of the 18th century, a small band of bounty mutineers, led by Fletcher Christian, sailed their seized ship to a tiny uninhabited South Sea island, hoping to escape there the vengeance of the authorities and to raise a society of their own. They were accompanied in their experiment by some 18 Tahitian men and women. This chronicle is based on the legend of that society, a tale of violent self-slaughter and survival, which might also be the legend of fugitive man taking root for the first time anywhere. The story opens some 20 years after the mutineers' first landing on the island.
Oh, come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel. Let mercy lonely exile near, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
I'd say you'd got that one now, children. We'll put that one up for Sunday, but no more now. I'm too hot. When you've all hoed your patches this afternoon, you come back to this tree and I'll tell you a story from the book.
Yes, tell us about the big fish, Father.
About the big fish, how he swallowed the man.
Oh,
yes.
Tell us that one.
I've told you that one 100 times. I'm going to tell you another. I'll tell you about Noah and the terrible tide, how he saved us all from the anger of the Lord, and how he stopped the world from drowning. Hey, but put on your hats now, all of you. I can see your mother's coming.
God salute you, Father Adam, and joy to yourself. We heard you singing like birds from the hill.
But come along now. Come down to the hut. Come out of this heavy sun.
I'll stay a while, sisters. You go along down. I'll sit and stay a moment.
We were boiling a hog for your grace to say over. When the sun's by that bush, we'll call you.
Take the children, then, for I've a lesson to study, and a small quantity of spelling out to be done.
Well, don't stay too long, Father. Remember your head.
Yes. Well, Susan, give me a morsel of chewroot.
Oh.
It comforts my brains. I'm obliged.
Don't you forget the boiled hog, Father.
Broke its leg in our pit.
A gift from the Lord.
So come soon.
In an hour then, Father Adam. We'll send in an hour.
So, I've a small quantity of spelling out to be done. And what is it that I spell out, my days? I call me Adam, John Adam of Paradise, of this island where we all began, where we walked ourselves backwards through the anger of God to find us this patch of Eden. And me, the last of all my fellows, the heaviest of all in sin. Yet what am I now? The father of all that lives, of 8 dark mothers, a score of children, the breeding goats, the swarm of fowl, and the hogs that run wild in the woods. All's in my care, all Eden is, a mile of island in a world of sea. But it's hot. It bakes my poor head. Why do I chew this stuff? It's the bitter sap and taste of mushrooms. The sleepy fever. A fever. Yes, indeed. But aren't we set fair on this Isle of Miracle? Our little brood, the most favoured in the world. There's fish in the waters, good fruits in the fields. The sun, he visits us each day. And the women and children chew the fat of hogs, quote the prophets, and sing sweet hymns. Yet how did we miss the wrath of heaven? Where are the husbands and fathers now? MacQuintal, McCoy, who have you murdered since sunrise? Tahiti, where have you buried Mr. Christian? The white skulls of Williams and Brown and Mills, polished with kisses and scarring pepper. That was once. That was then. Now, there's no living man but me, with the children and women singing hymns, on this island of murder, which is paradise. This speck of island we sought for so long.
Mr. Christian! Look! Against the sun there, starboard! An island, a peak of rock.
Friends, if we do not all of us wish to hang, we must find us an empty island, one that is hidden from maps and shipping, a place well lost in the sea.
Christian! He's sticking up out of the sun! An island covered with wood.
We must seek an island where ships never pass, where the navy can never spy us.
He's steep with cliff like a pike in the mist, a rock like a fortress. Look!
When we've found this island, we will part him between us and lose ourselves there and settle.
Look, Mr. Christian! And a league away! You can smell his leaves. Don't you see him?
Brothers, I believe we have found what we sought. I believe we have found him at last. An island unmapped and steep as a castle, and green as a clod of whales. We'll sail ourselves round him and look for an anchorage. Perhaps this could be the place.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
And so we'd found our island. And what did we find?
Well, what did you find there, fellows?
It's a good island, Mr. Christian.
With fruit and water and caves and little statues.
But no people. All signs of fires.
There were big empty woods. And fields of red earth.
And steep cliffs.
And a safe look all round.
Then we'll stop here, friends. 'Tis the end of our journey. We'll run our ship into that rocky bay and strip her of all we need. Then we'll divide the island and live together in peace. And let no man covet the other.
We were children that day. We coveted no one. We'd found our island and we made ready to land. Our ship's boat, I remember, like a wagon of hay in the surf of that morning sun. It brought our dark women through the noisy waves, and they was howling and screaming with merriment. Then came the hogs, the goats, and the fowl, the casks, the ropes, and the sails. The Tahiti fellows rowed ashore on deck planks. It was all a big sport to them. And when we'd stripped our old ship, we set her afire, and she sank with a very loud cry. So we were come to this nowhere, out of fear of the gallows, and we burned down our ship for our safety. We slept that first night in tents of her sails, high on the island under the great stars. Like children we were, run away from our fathers, like a little tribe of Israel.
Mr. Christian, I've set 2 men for the watch.
Thank you, Mr. Young. I think I'll watch too. Though what we watch for, who's to say?
Nothing, I think, if we're as lost as we hope.
Oh, we're lost, I fancy. Very well lost. So good night, and get your sleep.
Good night.
Well lost. Safe lost. Where our old lives end, with our ship sunk deep in the gut-green water, and ourselves cast adrift forever. A piece of home she was, a chunk of village England, smelling of oaks and the salt sands of the Nore. But like England, overbilged with authority, that poxed and capering King's Commissioned man counting his bread and biscuits, what an offence! What a clown for a captain! Well, we have done what we have done. We've burnt our past. Here we must live and die. 9 cut-loose sailors marked for a dockyard hanging. Our 6 lads from Tahiti, and our 12 dark, faithful girls. Is that enough, society? Eden's garden had less. Why, with this mixed crew, we could people the world. With these? Or with our ghosts?
Matt Quintal, I'm creepy.
McCoy, so am I.
To be lying on land, with no boat in the harbour, with our spars and deck planks round us, to be wrapping our sails up on a mountain, it's queer, Matt. It's derogatory.
Worse than that, my boy. It ain't seaworthy.
She was a good ship, Matt. She blew like a whale.
Oh, stared as a barrel. She could have rolled round the world.
I'm unstitched without her. Creepy. Squandered.
What do you burn her for then, you fool?
Mr. Christian's orders, natural.
Orders? Orders? Ain't we free from him yet?
Well, Mr. Christian's all right. He's no cat-swinging captain. He'll save us. You mark my utterance.
You'll save Mr. Christian. I'll save Matt Quintal.
Even so, Matt, I find this creepy. It's those devil images up on the rocks that was cut by flesh-eaters, Matt.
No. It's these cork black heathen. We should never have brought them. It's ungodly. Troubling our girls.
We can manage our girl.
I reckon we can. What do you say, eh, me corncob?
Easy on there, boy. Easy on.
Our first long night on our dry found island. Under sails with our black young wives. The boys from Tahiti lying apart in the trees and watching us through the flames of the fires. Well, we slept like children. We didn't know what was to become of us. And it was as well we didn't know. But when that long night passed and the daylight came, we knew that we had to live.
The division is made, then. So listen, all of you. Each man shall be given his own patch of land, and work and fruits to be shared with the boys. The several parts are just and agreed. Mr. Young?
Mr. Christian?
Take the Bible, Mr. Young, and write down the sharing. Yours, then, is the west part. John Mills has the plot beside you. John Williams is south by the cocoa trees. Isaac Martin lies west of him. Matthew Quintal the north. Will McCoy the east. John Adam, because of his legs, has the field near home. And Brown, the gardener, all that by the spring. Mr. Brown, you've looked through the island now. Tell us what can be grown.
Almost everything, I reckon, save cabbage and gooseberry. Not wet enough for that. But what I've found grown wild you can husband with ease. Banana, plantain, sweet potato, pumpkin and watermelon. There's taro and coconut and several hot gingers. Hot enough to grizzle their eyes. You could try for wheat and barley too, but the rest should keep you busy.
Ah, those first hot days. We were busy enough. We laboured through all the daylight. We built us our village out of the planks of the ship, and made our tools out of her nails and iron. With our black boys and girls, we went to work in the fields, and the crops grew easy for us. We turned the hogs loose, and they thrived in the woods. and the fowl they multiplied like flies. Did ever an island offer man such peace, such plenty and peace as that? But our peace was poisoned. The sun turned sour. The mixture in us was bad.
Oh! Out of here, you tass, Benedict! Good rotter! I'll have you skin like an eel!
Don't be bad, Mr. Glintle. Mr. Glintle, no. I only come in from the rain.
Get out, you pitchball! There's room in the woods.
Tell him to go sleep along of the hogs, Matt. Tell him to roost up with the fowl.
No black save the girls shall sleep in these huts. If I catch one again, I'll split him.
Run fast, Master Manali. Away, little fellow. Or Mr. Clintle, he'll split you for sure.
No.
Boy, get out in the field. Did we bring you to sit carving flutes?
Oh, now ain't he a picture with that flower in his ear? A deck boy, a real tasty fig, a captain's tartlet all sugared for love. Catch him a kick on his pretty rump.
Dig near to Lalu. Break that patch by nightfall. Dig, monkey, or I'll stuff you with skewers. Jenny.
Huh?
Where they black boys go sleeping now?
They sleep up the woods, man. They sleep away like you tell them.
Ain't that one out there, crawling round William's place?
No, man. That's the cat. That's old Ship's cat. See his black tail a-wagging?
If they blacks come sniffing after you girls again...
No black boy ever come down here at night time. No, man. Never no more.
No more did we live as brothers then. No, we lived as beasts. God and our luck had brought us safe to this island, and we lived like beasts in paradise. We took the women to ourselves and made the black boys slaves. They toiled, and we paid them with blows. But they, being black, were armed only with flutes, while we, being white, had guns. Guns.
Master Young! Master Young!
Who's hurt, Brown? What is it?
Well, nobody helped that poor small fella. He'd almost beat to death.
Who? Where is he?
It's Tamoa boy. The poor bleeding fellow. He's up by the spring where they dropped him. Matt Quintal beat him for stealing a pumpkin. Festering one of that. Matt Quintal beat him, and then Bill McCoy and two others stood by with muskets. He's hardly living. Can't we find Master Christian? He'd never allow such disusage.
Mr. Christian can't help. He's shut in his cave with a dirty, dark humour on him.
Well, he ought to be fetched. He ought to see what's going on.
It would do no good. You know how he's like. He just sits and stares at the sea.
You go on, tell him, Master Young.
Well, I'll go if you like. I'll go, but I'll get no welcome.
Prison of sunshine on a peak of rock, in an ocean empty as the sky. What difference to be here and rotting alive than rotting dead on some Portsmouth gallows? This sun torments me. This stink of hot flowers is worse than the stench of scurvy. What I'd give for the arum mists of home, for a sweep of cold rain, a cowslip. If a sail came now, I'd cry with joy. But they'd never take me alive. Oh, we sought too well this little island. No ships pass here, that's sure. We're cursed with security, condemned to freedom. Nothing to do but live. To live and grow old. And to watch each other die.
Fletcher Christian, it's Young. I'm coming in.
Well, Mr. Young, you see me?
You keep yourself away too much. The men need you, Mr. Christian.
They can find me, Mr. Young. I can't escape them.
They have no other leader, friend.
I led them here, yes. I think I've led them enough.
So now they must live as beasts.
And I, in my cave, am I to be their example?
They've turned savage, Mr. Christian. They need your guidance. Come down and talk to them, please.
It's grown too late. They have their food and their women. Good God, they have their lives. Is that not enough? Should I give them more?
You should. They are sailors and they need a captain. Without one, they'll wreck themselves.
I'm not their captain. We've finished with captains. Each man must live as he will.
Come, leave this place.
No.
Come down, you must.
Mr. Young, it is no longer my business.
Where is this happy sea chief hiding? Where hiding his big proud head? Master Christian, mainmast, your girl. She going to make you dance and sing.
What about her, Susan? What's this? Speak straight.
We find her groaning out on the rocks. We carry her down to the hut. The poor girl singing with belly pain now. She working to give you a child.
No. Poor mainmast. Is it so soon? Very well. Let us go down.
A boy, son,
little red crab,
dolphin of the seas and heavens.
Oh, firstborn of the islands.
Oh, prince of pumpkins.
Mainmast, look at your son.
Thursday, October Christian. The firstborn of the islands. Look at him, young. Brown as a coconut. With eyes like Madeira grapes. And I thought to marry Emma Worrell of Douglas. We'd have had a row of pale girls like her. Well, they come just as readily here, it seems. Thursday, October. The island's first bastard. The little spark of mutiny. Well, well. He'll do. He'll do.
That Thursday was the first, born in October, son of Christian, strong as a vine. It seemed children come fast for all of us then. The women they bred like sheep. We lived peaceful enough and might have all survived. What happened to heaven that ruined us? Just a little death, an innocent death, our first, but the beginning of blood.
She was your Mrs. Williams?
Oh, aye.
The order told her? She shouldn't have gone up that cliff. It's better eggs, Lord Dan.
We're sorry, John. It's misfortunate for you. Huh? She must have fell 500 feet.
She was took, say no more about that.
Oh, but
I'll not be discommoded. See? You boyo's got to find me another.
Why, what do you mean?
Another girl, I need one. Same as you.
Oh, easy, John, that ain't so simple. Our wives is all shared dead.
The blacks got wives, haven't they?
Well, just some of them, yes.
Well, one's got to be handed over. You see to it peaceful, I'll not mind. You don't, then by damn, I'll take one.
But now, John, listen.
Else, boyo's got wives. Should I be robbed? I'm not to be discommoded. Who works the forge and makes your tools? Who else got the skill like me? But for me, you'll be helpless, scratching the fields with twigs. You get me a wife, then, or I'll quit the island. My John Millam's a mindle some more.
There's nothing for it. We can't lose John Williams. We've got to supply him a girl.
I'll let him have one, then.
Oh, yes, but who?
I'll give him Manoa. Just a girl for a blacksmith.
Talalu's girl.
She's too fancy for Talalu. She's tired of that black ape anyway.
What might Mr. Christian say?
He'll say nothing. He's back in his cave.
Well, we can't lose John Williams. And he's in a state of slaughter.
Then get him Manoa.
Talalu will kill him for this.
Talalu can eat dirt. The girl Manoa won't mind.
Hey, Talalu! Talalu, where's your girl? Call her. I want to see her.
She ain't here, Mr. Coy. She gone 3 days. Up the mountains. I ain't seen her a week.
I'm here, Mr. Coy. You look for me?
Manoa, you get back inside.
What do you want, Mr. Cole?
I'll tell you, Manoa. Come here. Listen close. You don't stay with that boy Talalu no more. You take up your cloth and you go Mr. Williams' house. You make him his wife now. See?
Oh, yes, Mr. Coy, I understand well.
No.
I go along Mr. Williams straight now.
Manoa, you stay. You married to me. I buy you with pearls and goats. I build you a leaf hut, catch you fish for your mouth. I bring you warm in the night. You the wife of Talalu, my wife of 3 years. You my wife since you first bleeding.
And where is our children, Talalu boy? That family of princes you promised me. I'm no wife of Talalu. I'm from Mr. Williams' house. He's a red man, fat and strong.
If you go, Manoa, don't you ever sleep. If you sleep, I kill you for sure. Manoa, come back. Manoa! Manoa! Manoa!
That Manoa, yes. I saw her this morning, chopping corns off her foot with a billhook. A good, honest widow and very strong in the chapel. She gave us our first lesson in sin. But Williams's poor wife, when she fell off that cliff, we all of us here fell with her. And when we put Manoa in that dead girl's place, we lived in the curse of it. Very quiet Talalu and his brothers were, and each night they hid in the woods. We didn't seek why, we was too made of arrogance. But alas, we learned soon enough.
McCoy? Hey, McCoy!
What do you want, Matt?
I can't sleep. Someone's playing with spoons.
Oh, that's nothing. I heard it 3 nights running.
Well, rotted is giving me toothache. Say, have you seen my girl? She seemed to have took up and gone.
Mine too. I haven't seen her since supper.
Hey, Martin! John Williams! Is your girls home?
No, they went off at moonrise. Haven't seen them since. Not a woman in the place.
I knew it.
Get Dorcas! We're going after him.
Now, what are you worrying for, Matt? They're just walking about. Let them go. Sure, it's a holiday for us.
Now, you'll surprise him. I know where they gone. Up the woods to play with those monkeys.
No. Wait. Listen. Listen to that. It's them. It must be them.
Like a tusk war, think of blood. What for the black boy hiding in the wood? To curse the white man and curse him dead.
Ghost women they were, like they came from the sky. 2 rows, like descending angels. They come down the village in a stepping dance, holding palm leaves in front of their eyes. They come round the huts like a slow procession, and they were singing a song they'd made. Sisters, dear sisters, was this done for us? You looked blind, never seemed to see us.
Boy, hide in the wood, crouch like a tusk boar, think of blood. What for the black boy hide in the wood? To curse the white man and curse him dead. Black boy hiding, sharpen the axe, bright as a boar tusk, shine like wax. What for the black boy sharpen the axe? To chop the white man and chop him dead.
We gotta get Mr. Christian, quick. He's got the muskets. Run.
Mr. Christian, wake up. We're in danger of slaughter. The blacks are gathering out there to murder us.
Oh, so there's the courage at last. And why not, I wonder? Well, put out those torches and give me my musket. We'll go up to the wood and meet them.
Hello! Timor! Can you hear me, boys? Drop those axes and come along down.
We hear, Mr. Christian. Come up. You afraid?
Talalu! Come!
We see you.
Yes, we all of us here. Nehu, Ohu, Timoa, Menali, Tahiti. We all of us waiting. You come along up.
Put away your vengeance and come down in peace. Come, boys, or I must fire.
We got shining sharp axe. Come and feel how sharp. We're waiting for you, Mr. Christian.
Moon's on his teeth. Shoot quick, Mr. Christian. Shoot the devil while you can see him.
No, I'll not shoot boys with little axes. But I'll frighten them, though. Stand clear.
Big gun, big smoke, no blood. Very bad. Goodbye.
Oh, he's got away, damn him. There's 2 run off.
What are the others? Timoa.
I'm here, Mr. Christian. All the others here. Take our axes. Beat us. Don't kill us. Talalu and Ohu, they run up the mountain. Let us sleep by your huts. Don't kill us, Mr. Christian. And tomorrow we bring them back.
You'll bring them back?
Yes, we talk to them. Make them feel bad and sorry. Then we bring them to you tomorrow morning and everyone friends again.
Ah, they kept their word. They fetched their 2 brothers and brought them down in the morning, having first cut off their heads and wrapped them in leaves and laid them at Christian's door like a present. Our happy island, heavy with fruit. And everything grew from treachery. Treachery, yes. It was our daily bread. We ate it and trusted no other. We'd escaped the king's hanging only to murder ourselves, and to teach the black boys to murder. We taught them to live as we did live, and their vengeance hung over us all.
Nehu, Tahiti, Manale, listen. Timoa will tell you what you must do. Our fathers weep from their 100 islands when they see us eat this dirt. Our brothers laugh that we live as goats and are milked both morning and evening. Who are these red men who call us friends, then beat us and steal our women? They twist their noses when we speak to them, and make us to crawl like turtles. We will crawl, and smile, and hide, and wait. Then we will bury them in the sands. Never look your women in the eyes again. Never walk on the ground as princes, till we have stretched them dead and divided their limbs and thrown their pink meat to the hogs. Let us crawl a while longer, and smile, and wait. They have their guns, and we have cunning. Tahiti, clown who they love to laugh at. Tahiti, listen to me.
Good morning, Matt.
Well, good morning, Mr. Christian.
It's a beautiful morning.
It's always a beautiful morning.
Bright sun, clear sky, wet dew on the ground, a blue sea, and our chimneys smoking. Nothing to be seen but honest Englishmen going to work in their honest fields. A beautiful morning it is, God knows.
Hey, John Williams, are you want that spade this morning?
The girl shall bring it along.
Well, are you taking it easy then?
I mean to. Picking's over.
You're lucky I still got some digging.
Well, where's your boy?
He's run off again. When I catch him, I'll break a stick on him.
Mr. Young, you want me this morning?
No, Tahiti. Go catch some fish.
Oh, no, Mr. Young. Bad time for fishing. Give me your gun. I'll shoot you some hogs.
Think you can shoot some, Tahiti?
Oh, sure, I catch plenty. I hear 'em last night crashing about in the forest. You give me your gun. Nice bag of powder, maybe I catch 3 or 4.
Well, boy, I don't know.
Oh, give him the gun. He's a good hog killer. Catch a couple. You can have a feast.
All right, Tahiti, take the gun, but be careful. And see you back in good time for the cooking.
Yes, Mr. Young. Thank you plenty, Mr. Young. I shoot 100. Jolly morning. Goodbye.
That day was quiet like an English summer, save the sun was hot and heavy, all red, I remember, and the island slid under it like a beetle crawling under a candle. We idled the morning, each man in his field, and if the angel of the Lord had looked down on us then, he would have thought us nature's children. My legs was bad, and I didn't get far. I remember the heavy heat. But all was peaceful, and John Williams in the distance was singing among his canes.
As I walked out one midsummer morning, for to view the fields and the flowers so gay, 'twas there upon the banks of the sweet primroses that I beheld in my pleasant May. I said, how now, what maketh you to wonder? What is the cause of all your grief? I'll make you as happy.
That's one for the black boy. That's one he's got.
Pork'll be cheap tonight.
You dead man, Mr. William. You eating the ground. You steal no more women.
Come to Tahiti. Come quickly, man. We got to run. Catch another. Quick.
Mr. Mills? Mr. Mills?
What do you want, boy?
Kneel down, Mr. Mills.
What do you mean?
Kneel down, Mr. Mills. We got to kill you, that's all.
Oh, but, no. What for? No, Matt Quinn, a guy!
Mr. Christian?
What? Who is it? Ah, to Tahiti. You catch anything yet, boy? I think I heard 2 shots up the hill.
I got one fine fat hog lying up in the canes. You come and see? I show you.
We all said you'd get one. Where is he now?
Just here, Mr. Christian. Look.
Menali? Who? What are you doing down here? In Timor? You boys having a party?
Yes, Mr. Christian. We are hunting.
Where's this hog you got then?
Not hunting hogs, Mr. Christian. Hunting a different animal.
Yes, very different. Hunting sailor man now. We catch us 2 already.
Mr. Williams, Mr. Mills, we catch them just now. Now I think we catch you, Mr. Christian.
You boys been chewing that root again? You all a little mad, I think.
Not mad, Mr. Christian, and that's the truth. Just killing the white man for good. You come like a sickness and spoil the islands, make the women spit and curse. So today we kill you, everyone. And then perhaps we go home.
Alas, I know. But I'm sorry for you. It isn't easy to kill a man.
Oh, very easy. Bag may fall down like that.
No, it's not easy to kill. The murderer must live. But it's easy enough to die.
You like to die, Mr. Christian?
I've prayed for it, Timur. But not this way, with my blood between us.
We must kill you, Mr. Christian.
Do as you wish. Perhaps it is time, after all.
Quick, hold him fast. Now twist the vine round his throat. Mr. Christian, there shall be no blood.
Brave Nehu, Menali, Timor, to Tahiti, they are killing the white man. They go and kill them all. They're killing the white man for good.
Tonight no Redbeard shall come to our huts. Tonight come the black boys instead. Tonight come the black boys, smelling of blood. Tonight we have princes for husbands.
They are killing the white man. They don't kill them all. The white father, tall as the palms.
He was kind in the night time. He smelt of coconut fat. He laughed and talked like the jackbird.
Fair children he gave us, the color of shells. Now they kill him. We lose him forever.
What if we lose him? What difference a man? Like the starfish, they all the same shape, got same arms and legs. Give my body same cramps.
Black or white, all same to me.
But not Mr. Young. We got to find Mr. Young.
We got to find him. They kill him for sure.
Oh, Mr. Young, no. He beautiful as the moon, soft as a pigeon, quick as a cat.
He has mouth like the sea plant, beard like new grass. He the most beautiful of all.
Mr. Young. Mr. Young, they mustn't kill Mr. Young.
We got to find him and hide him.
Mr. Young.
Mr. Young.
Mr. Young.
Mr. Young, you in there?
Yes, Jenny? What's the matter?
You hear all that shooting? Where your gun?
I gave it to Tahiti. He's gone shooting hogs.
He gone shooting white men. Only black boy gone with him. We got to hide you. They come for you next.
This is foolish, Jenny. They couldn't. No.
They shoot 3 dead already. Killing the others fast. Come, quick, man. We're going to hide you with leaves.
Mr. Young, it's Adam. John Adam. Take me under your leaves. They're hunting me.
Quick, in here. Oh, I feared you were killed.
Ah, yes, I thought so too. They shot me in the field, but I crawled away. I'm bleeding, but I'm delivered. Jenny got better. She found me by spring. She told me where you were hid.
Here, let me bind you. Easy now. Who's left among us, John?
You and I. And there's 2 fled to the hills. Matt Quintal and Bill McCoy.
And Martin?
Dead.
John Williams?
Dead.
Brown and Mills?
Both dead.
And Mr. Christian?
I saw him lying among the canes.
Well?
They'd strangled him, Mr. Young.
Fletcher Christian. God pity him. He was damned from the start. Well, we're lost then, all of us. The blacks are too many, and they have the muskets. It's vengeance, John, at last. If they discover us now, we must expect our end.
We must, Mr. Young, that's sure.
Ah, well, let them come. I'll not run from here.
And I can't.
Are you hurt bad, John?
Enough. My leg stiffens. I'll not escape them again, I think.
Then let's wait together, and let them shoot us together. Poor Christian, dead, who was dying already of shame and of grief for home. What did he do to earn this slaughter? Of all men here, the least.
Mr. Young, we're discovered, I think.
Then let's throw off these leaves. Let us stand to meet them. Come, friend, give me your arm.
Mr. Young!
Well, Tahiti.
We thought you'd lie here. You know what we do? We kill most everybody today. Bang Mr. Mills, bang Mr. Williams, bang Mr. Brown, bang Mr. Christian. 21st, we kill tomorrow. Some run like chickens, some give us presents, but we kill them all.
Well, before you kill us, listen to me. Remember the children, Tahiti. They are all in your care. You are their fathers now. So guard them well, or we'll haunt you.
But we don't kill you, fellow. We kill who we like, but we don't kill you. Oh, no.
Why not? We don't wish for mercy.
Because we are kings, and the island is ours. So we let you both live. For working.
Why did they spare us? Can't think to this day. 2 more slaughters wouldn't have made much difference. Well, they made us their slaves, and we worked as slaves, though the women petted and spoiled us. McCoy and Matt Quintal were still in the hills, and the blacks never thought to go after them. They might have finished a lot of us, but they were content to idle and boast and dress themselves fancy. Then there was all those young widows. Well, it soon had to happen. We stayed quiet and watched it coming.
Me, Manali, did I kill 3 men? Yet I sleep alone like a servant.
The blood of 3 men make me strong above all. Yet each woman turns herself from me. So Timoa, not Manali, lies on Jenny's mat. So she sings into his hair. Each breath of her mouth shakes my knees and body. Very soon you sing for me only. And big fat Susan, was it I killed her husband? So why is that girl not mine? So she lies with Tahiti. He strokes her as she weeps. Soon you weep for Tahiti too.
Mr. Young. By the door. Watch Manali.
He looks easy enough. What of him?
I watched him this half hour. He's in a fury, and there's a musket under his blanket.
Well, we can do nothing.
We should take it from him.
No, we're in no danger, I think.
His fury is growing.
But not for us.
We can't lie here and watch more slaughter.
Timoa! Listen, I too play the flute.
What you talk about, man?
Just you listen, Timoa. Ha! And you, Tahiti, I've a knife for you. Swallow it, eat it. You see that, women? You see what I do? Timoa dead. Tahiti fly like a chicken. Manali is a massa here.
Oh, Manali, brave Manali, King Manali, Master, Lord.
Oh, my head in the sun. Manali, I see you. The girls kissing your murdering hands. You were king that night. Ah, yes, with your vengeance. And the maidens gave you your plunder. Did they enjoy your reek of blood? Sisters, I can't remember. You were Satan's daughters that night in your nakedness. You took Manali's pleasure with cries. Then at dawn, while he slept, you bound him with vines and dragged him outdoors and slew him. Such payment, sisters. We marveled at you. You had more strength than we. Then there were but 2 blacks left, and we 4 sailors. It was you women who now made the wars, and we knew for the sake of peace and our lives that the last black boys must die.
Listen, Mr. Young, Tahiti and Nehu, every night they say, sleep on my mat. We remember the white men dead in the fields and every night must sleep with their murderers.
You allow this, Mr. Young? You afraid of 2 black boys?
Are you afraid of them, sister?
Are we afraid? We women afraid? Who was it burnt the skulls?
The skulls of Minoa, Talalu, and Ohu.
Was it the women? Or Mr. Young fellow?
And Manali, the ram, the king of the women. Did we bind him because we afraid?
Who was it wept when we showed him the knife?
Was it the women? Or Manali?
When we cut off his parts, was he our king?
Did we bow to him then? Or kill him?
Was he eaten by birds on the rocks where we left him?
Or does he lie with the women still?
But Nehu lies with the women still, and Tahiti lies with you still. Did they slaughter your husbands, who gave you your children, or are they babes that you nurse them at night?
They have the guns. They are the strong ones now.
Have they their guns when they lie in your arms? Have they strength when they sleep by your side?
Ah, they have no guns then, no strength. It is true.
So who are the strong ones when they sleep? Little Nehu? Tahiti? Or the women?
We are the strong ones when they sleep. We are the strong ones always.
Then do not ask us for vengeance, sisters. You are the women. Go take your own vengeance.
We are not afraid. We hear the white ghost at night. He asks us this thing all the time.
Well?
We I shall answer him now. You watch, Mr. Young. When the black boys come to our huts tonight, you watch. You shall see what we make.
God forgive us, we watched. Outside the huts, we watched like thieves in the night. We lay shivering together and watched the girls' windows where the coconut lamps were burning. It was a wedding feast presided by demons, and we like two guests from the devil. Then the black boys came. I wanted to cry out, but the girls received them like brides. We saw the hymn-singing Susan walk naked to her mat, leading Tahiti by the hand. Jenny with the other we couldn't see. We heard the long sounds of love. Then I felt the cold breath of God as he turned away. And Mr. Young, he wept beside me. The huts grew quiet. We wept then, both of us, when better we should have prayed. At last it came, and horrible, the thing we feared and hoped for. How did we dare raise our eyes to look on it? But we did. We saw them then, naked like idols, and shining with sweat they stood in the lights of the windows. And they smiled, I remember. They smiled upon us like ready for compliments. And each held in her hand a bleeding knife and a dark head caught by the hair. We were down on our knees, admiring in terror. We knelt as though in a chapel. Then, I think, though I don't remember well, the girls threw us the heads like toys. It was over then. The black boys all dead, the women on the island ours. From this night forward we ruled alone. There was nobody to murder but ourselves.
Fenton! McCoy! Hey there! McCoy!
Hello!
Where are you? Show yourselves!
That you, John? What do you want?
They're all dead. I come to fetch you.
What's that? What do you say who's dead?
The blacks are all killed. You can come down safe.
Oh, no, we don't. We can tell a trap.
Listen! Come down. The blacks are all dead. There's no men but us in the island.
How do we know? You bring us some proof. First, you bring us some proof, John Adam.
Proof of the dead. We had plenty of proof. And that night Mr. Young prepared it. A sack full of crimes, a whole sack full it was. I took it next day to show them.
Well, John, you come alone?
I come alone.
You find us well, man.
You find me burdened.
Is it that? In the sack?
It is, Matt. It is.
Well, then quick, man, we've famished to see it.
There. Look well and take courage. Those were the last, poor fellows.
4 manifest heads. 4 beautiful relics.
Yes, Mac. You know them, perhaps?
No. Dead ahead.
Killed in their sleep.
Who do we thank for this?
Thank Susan and Jenny. They did it alone, in their beds. The boys gave no trouble.
We'll kiss those brave girls, Matt.
Oh, yes, they were brave. And that one's Timoa. He was shot while playing the flute.
And that ugly one?
That's Manali. The girls killed him too, but the birds ate much of him.
Well, given to us, John. You order them up here, we'll carry them down, that's fair.
But John, is it true? Are we four only left?
You, me, Mr. Young, and Matt Quintal.
With all that abundance of women for it?
Aye.
Well, boys, now for the life of princes. I tell you, John, we are sick of this cave and eating roots and sleeping wet.
Then come on, McCoy. I'm for some hot roast pig, a straw bed, and those women waiting.
Ah, yes. They'll be waiting, I think. Like devil's daughters they were at that time. You wouldn't recognize them now. Plastering their naked bodies with mud, their beauty seemed to rot. They fought and plagued us. We were so few, and filled our nights with screams. But we lived quietly as we could. We were sickened on blood and slaughter. We built up our houses, fenced the fields, and gathered our tiny harvests. The children grew fast, like little savages, and we taught them to dig traps for hogs, to fish with lamps in the midnight pools, and to lay out nets for birds. That year passed peacefully, except for the women. Then we had this anniversary, a year since the last of the black boys died, and Matt Quintal would have a feast. We had to go to his hut, the four of us, to give thanks, I think, for deliverance.
Grey mullet, red snapper, mackerel, chuff, and a fat roast hog to begin with.
Who cooked all this, Matt?
Well, not Matt Quintal.
But the women, they've been hiding since dawn.
Oh, my girl in there. She cooked it. Hey, Flo, come here. She's a soft-shell egg, you know, a bit daft in the head. Ain't you, my beauty, eh? Well, sit down, eat. We'll not wait for McCoy. Everybody eat. I'm starting.
Mr. Young, will you give us a grace, perhaps?
Don't ask me, John. I think not, no. There's no grace in me now to give you.
Well, we'll eat graceless then. Come, serve yourselves, and we'll drink to our deliverance in tree milk.
Our deliverance, yes. Delivered to hell. The gallows is our only deliverance.
Ah, they'll never hang us, for they'll never find us.
By Jesus, I wish they would.
You wish for death, Mr. Young? Then think of the dead.
I think of nothing else. Night and day I think of it. Of Mills and Brown and Martin.
Think of Timor and Manali. That'll help your digestion.
I think of Fletcher Christian. And I think of the others. Where are their resting places? There's not a grave or crossed stick. Not a relic to mark them.
Well, I'm alive. I got grease on my fingers. I'm alive and I'm eating pork.
Eating what, Matt Quintal? You're dead fellows, maybe.
What do you mean?
We left them murdered, lying in the fields. We left them and hid ourselves. Who found them there as they lay alone? Was it the hogs, I wonder?
What's he saying, John? What's he talking about?
Those hogs ran squealing out of the woods. Our men lay dead in the moon. What a feast the hogs had that night, Matt Quintal. No wonder you find them fat.
I'll eat no more.
Oh, damn me. Where's McCoy? Where in hell's he got to?
Matt, I've had enough.
Oh, eat, man. What's the matter? Eat, you clown.
No, I'll not touch it, Matt.
McCoy! What the devil? Where you been hiding away?
I came the long way. I came through the woods, past the spring. I saw the women.
Oh, so you saw the women? What of it, man?
Well, they were out there chanting, and I stole to the sound. They were gathered by brown spring water. The moon was on them, and I went up close.
What did you see, McCoy?
I don't know, Mr. Young. It was maybe the moon. They were all in a ring and singing, and they had like silver jugs in their hands, which they polished and put to their mouths.
Well, damn us all, a drinking party.
No, Matt, no. I thought so at first, but then I got up close and saw. Those things in their hands, there was kissing and polishing. There was each a naked skull.
White dead heroes who were our men, who we followed for love of your whiteness, who gave us our children with words from far off, strange in the night and unheard of. White dead fathers, tall as the cocoas, whose heads fell like fruit and are silent. Return to us now with your beards of coral, your haunches of grassy rock. Return with your flesh to these broken huts, and speak through these empty mouths.
Sisters, come. Give us those things.
No.
Then we shall take them.
You shall not. They are our husbands.
We must. They are our brothers.
Look, there's 2 girls scratching in the ground back there. Quick, or they'll have them buried.
Sisters, Susan, come give them to us. I tell you we must take them now.
No, Mr. Young. We keep them safe. They're nothing, they only bones.
They are the sons of the Christian God, who will call them to resurrection. Till we lay them to rest with our holy prayers, they can never live again. You are stealing from them their immortal lives. You are killing their sleeping souls. No! Sisters, do you wish they stay ghosts forever? Or shall they rise again as men?
No!
Weep then, but come lay them down on the ground. And if you know it, tell us their names.
They knew them, yes. They had cherished each one, and they gave to each skull its name. The bones of our fellows which were murdered and lost, and which we gathered at last for burial. Each poor grave was no bigger than a bird's, but we gave them to God, spoke a few prayers over them. I think the first that we'd spoke in the island.
Amen. Man hath but a short time to live. He cometh up and is cut down like a flower. He fleeth as it were a shadow.
Almighty God, of power and anger, take pity on these our brothers who died in the violence of their sins. Restore them now in their restlessness. Gather their wandering spirits up, and bear them in mercy to your eternal home, that they may sleep in peace till judgment.
Eternal Father, strong to save, whose hand does still the restless wave.
A big white fish, big as 10 houses, look!
A fish, he says. A living frigate it is. A thing I never thought to see.
Then we're discovered, Matt. We're found at last. Let's play to Portuguese.
Have you got your glass? What do you make of it, Mr. Young?
A frigate! Yes, with English lines. And heading for the bay. Look how she rides, how she takes the wind. Oh, how beautiful she is.
She might well be the end of us, Mr. Young.
Yes, she might. Put out the fires! Get the children to the hills! Keep hidden! Men, we'll watch here.
Or not me. Not Matt Quintal. I'm for the caves. I've 100 holes to hide in.
Wait, man, wait. She can't land in this gale. There's too much surf in the bay. Keep down, all of you. Let's watch her a while. Oh, how beautiful she is.
A cargo of beautiful whips and leg irons. And some fine new ropes to hang us.
I'll not get McCoy, not if it's the old captain himself. Go with me, Matt. I've got muskets hidden.
Like a glimpse of a girl seen from a jailhouse window. I'd forgotten the grace and motion, that sheaf of sail and her webs of rigging, the smell of England along her deck, men new from Bristol and Limerick on her, cracking biscuits of Dorset wheat. What I'd give to change my name and face, to swim out to her now, or drown.
Returning alive! The white ship's coming back! Mr. Christmas! Mr. Mills!
We see you!
We see you!
The girls have gone mad. They'll discover us all. Someone's got to stop them quick.
Running the cliff tops, waving their rags. They'll be seen. They'll hang us yet.
Where did your musket, McCoy? Put a barrel load into them.
We'll let. There'll be our destruction. Put your gun down, McCoy. The ship's veering off. She's leaving. She's turning away.
It's true, Mr. Young. She's a league gone already. The storm and the rocks have saved us.
Then I say thank God. I thought we were lost.
Oh, we're lost. But thank God if you must.
Mr. Mills, don't leave us! Come back! All of us waiting!
Well, Matt, we're saved by a miracle of wind. Come with me. We must celebrate this.
Celebrate, Mag? What, on coconut milk?
I've a thing to show you worth 1,000,000 cocos. Come along to my hut and say nothing.
You candy ash and the bonny ivy tree.
Oh, miracle of Mac, with his copper kettle. Milk it some more, me handsome.
Oh, the patience I do. Oh, night after night. Little fire, the cheroot, the kettle. Oh, no good at first, no good at all. First blistered my tongue, then swiveled my eyes, then whistled up dreams of monsters. Do you know, Matt, one day I got so infected and I woke naked on the other side of the island. I don't know how I got there, that's the truth. I was blind for 2 days, ghastly sick for a week. I reckon it's all right now.
It's as good as whiskey. Better than whiskey, and that's the truth, my boy.
McCoy's distillery. You didn't think I could do it. Oh, God, joking Jews, I should know. Didn't I work as a boy with my cook of Antrim? Never forgot it. It's just a matter of patience.
McCoy's distillery. Best in the islands. In a world of islands. Best anywhere.
Come on, take a drop more then. There'll be plenty of it.
Take Andrew Young's girl now. There's a milky one. All pumpkin and hot red pepper. But why she hang around that praying fish? She wants a square-rigged chap with a coppery keel who can cut her a curve on a blowing night. Me, for instance. What do you say, Mac? Eh?
No noise. But we stolen head yells from the Cromarty boys, and when they come down for to fetch them back, we collected their heads in a barley
She
sack.
came my way once. Her thighs like ginger. Looked me over and stroked me nose. Oh, I hummed like a bumble and twittered like a bird. I said, come along, my hat girl. I'll make you trot. She said, oh, no, Mr. Clintle. I belong to Mr. Young.
They call me the
long
king of heads and the barra. I've a silver shoe and a golden spur. A queen in a cage as bright as a jay. In a rose-red tower built of
What a
huge
girl for the hands of man. The sustenance she got in her. She's a whelk, a melon, a pair of yams, a chicken plucked for the stuffing. When she moves, I get tangled. I lose all my breath. I groan out loud in me privates. But oh no, she says, I belong to Mr. Young. I tell you, McCoy, I will see to him soon. I'll have him over the cliff.
We could rule this island, Mac, you know. Divide up the girls between us. We could live like kings. Speak orders, be obeyed, make us a little empire. The two of us, Mac, you understand? Just the two of us, you and I.
There's trees outside, made of bones, very hollow. The weather plays whistles in them. I went out this morning, saw a garden of heads. They were speaking all the time. Good morning, McCoy. Come here, little fella. Give us some cheer.
Shut up, Mac, and listen. We got to see to our business. Adam and Andrew Young. Over the cliffs with both of them. We got to see to it, Mac, and soon.
Give us cheer to say. You've got plenty, McCoy. If you don't, we'll come down and fetch it.
Who? What do you mean? You're talking drunk, McCoy.
They've got their heads in the trees. All fat and thirsty, talking all day. And they know me. Good morning, McCoy. Come here, little fella.
Ah, you're out of your wits. Shut up.
All fat and thirsty. There's too many of them. I can't stay up there much longer, talking all day, asking for churut. They'll be down on us very soon.
All right, Mac, I've heard enough. I'll shut your devil for you. Run then, Shorty! Go and lose yourself! He's withered his brains. He's rotted himself. Ah, well.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Tomorrow, I'll bring some tomorrow. Good morning, Mr. Christian. Good morning, up in the trees. I said I'll bring some tomorrow. I'm gathering it now. Excuse me, master. The night is thick on the ground. Come along, McCoy. Come along, little fella. To the cliff tops to gather roots. Excuse me, gentlemen. Let me get to the cliffs. It grows just here. I'll gather plenty for all and we'll boil it in the sea. Forgive me, master. I didn't see. I've cracked his bleeding eyes. There's no room to walk. There's no room on the island. I must jump. I want to swim back home.
He jumped, the fool! I didn't do it! But I would have if I'd been there! And I'll do the same for you two runts as soon as you come out of hiding! Andrew Young, I'm warning you! Go hide in the woods! I'm taking over now! I tell you, Young, and you, John Adam! If I find you down here, I'll shoot you!
That chew-root beer had done for the both of them. McCoy and Matt Quintal, both. McCoy was drowned, Matt Quintal demented. He came hunting us through the woods. We hunted him too, knowing he was mad. And for 3 or 4 days it lasted. I don't forget it. It was hot like this. The women and children were hiding. Then we found him at last, as I reckoned we would, lying asleep in a fume of drink, lying naked in his hut, his gun in one hand, a pot of liquor in the other.
Well, John, he's delivered himself.
He has, like a naked lamb.
We must destroy him, John.
Destroy him? No.
We must, or he'll destroy us, surely.
Oh, his madness is gone. He sleeps like a boy. Wouldn't it serve just to make him captive?
He's the last evil alive, and he's sworn to kill us. Do you wish this man to inherit the island? To inherit our children, too?
No, Mr. Young. God knows.
Then stand aside. I'll do it.
No, hold your hand a moment.
Well,
I believe this is sin, but I believe we must share it, or we couldn't survive together.
Let us each take a knife, then, and do it now. When I say strike, let us strike as one.
Well then, I'm ready.
The Lord have mercy upon him.
And on us, I say. Amen.
Strike!
They've faded now, the sons of mutiny, faded from the earth with their blood. We slew that sorry sleeping man who thought to be the last man alive. And good Mr. Young fell and died soon after, from the stain of the act, I think. So I was the last man left alive, left to bear the sins of the dead. Murder, vengeance, lust, and madness. As each died, they left me their scars. The women and the children, they ran from me then. The last man alive, and most bloody. What could I do but hide myself? I lay in the woods and prayed for death. I bled tears, but I couldn't die. Then a monstrous Satan appeared to me as though to gather me in. He put his foot on my neck and called out my crimes and named all the chambers of hell. The woods must have howled with my shrieks of mercy. I lay in his power for days. Then, at last, praise God, he faded away, and that angel took his place. An angel, was it, or what? I don't know. I remember the face in the trees, and that voice, as gentle as a pigeon's, saying, I call you Adam, the last sin alive. Arise and look to the guiltless. So I came down to the huts and found the ship's Bible and called the children and women around me, and we sat in a party under the trees, and I began to teach them the words of God. I call me Adam, and this island is paradise, a miracle saved from murder, murder that might have finished us all, spared by the hand of the Lord, with the sons and daughters of the violent dead, spared for all generations.
Father, are you sleeping?
No, son, not sleeping. Come, give me your arm, help me down.
It's a good dinner, Father. There's pork and fish. What grace are you going to give us?
Well, what day is it, boy?
Day, Father?
Yes, what day is it in the book?
It is Passover, Father. When the Lord said, he said...
Well, what did he say, son? Tell me.
Well, when the Lord said... He said... Oh, this day shall be the beginning of days for you. And when the Lord saw the blood upon the doorposts, he would not suffer the destroyer to come into your houses and smite you. And he said, Ye shall observe these things as an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever.
In I Call Me Adam by Laurie, you heard Norman Wynne, Sheila Grant,
Lee Crutchley, Ralph Truman, Hugh Burden, Wilfred Babbage, Victor Platt, Kathleen Home, Pauline Henriquez, David Spencer, Nicky Edmet, Dennis Hawthorne, Dennis Goetcher, William Edel, and Isla Cameron. The producer was Louis McNeice.